Welcome to the Daily Franchise Show. This is Joel Libava, and I am driving to a Cleveland area outplacement currently to give a class on franchising as a career alternative. An outplacement, for those of you who don't know, and if you don't know, you're probably pretty fortunate if you're not at an outplacement right now. If you've been recently downsized by a corporation that is nice enough to pay for some career training, some career help, outplacements provide this, some counseling on the career direction you may want to go, resume writing, resume rewriting, networking. Outplacements are very, very good. They offer a lot of nice services, and if you're fortunate enough to work at a corporation that pays for your outplacement, take advantage of it. It's wonderful. Outplacements around here invite people like me. They invite financial advisors, etc., to talk to the recently downsized about career-related things. I obviously talk about franchising as a career alternative, or as my daughter would say, a career alternative. A lot of folks that I work with have been through this already. Not only are they familiar with outplacement, but they're familiar with a lot of the emotions that take place when one is downsized. Now, of course, downsizing is a nice word for being fired. The unfortunate thing is, in 2008, it doesn't really matter how good you are. If your company has decided that for whatever reason they're going to go through a restructuring, some cost cutting, payroll is usually one of the first things that goes. And, even if you're good, you become a victim of downsizing. No fault of your own, except maybe you've been there too long. By too long, 4, 5, 6 years. You might be at the top of your pay scale. And once again, expenses play a big part into this. So they're going to cut some expenses, maybe hire someone younger, even though they're not going to tell you that. Anyway, so a lot of folks that I work with have been through this before. And the emotions that are part of this range from anger and depression to feelings of, is that all there is? And what if I don't get a job? Some people go through a little panic stage. Some people go through a stage of denial. Some people, like when it happened to me, I went through a stage of relief. I was relieved. I was in a really, really bad, sick situation, and it was a relief for me when I was downsized. Anyway, I give a 1.5 hour class on franchising, the do's and don'ts. I discuss a lot of the myths about franchising. One of the big myths is, all the franchise companies make all the money, and why would I want to pay money to be in a franchise? Well, here's what I want to discuss real quick. The reason you'd want to invest in a franchise is because you can get to market really fast. If you do your own startup, where it's your idea, your product, your service, first of all, funding is very difficult. You're not going to find a normal bank that's going to fund you for your idea because it's unproven. Second of all, the ramp-up time can be kind of slow. And the third thing is, it could just be a money pit. You might be very good at projections, but when it comes down to it, you have no idea what your total startup costs are going to be and what your ongoing revenue model is going to look like. So that's why you might want to invest in a franchise, if it's the right fit, obviously. You can get to market very quickly. The franchisor, the franchise company, brings with it a marketing plan, advertising templates, a way to get to your market quickly, maybe even some branding. So those are some of the reasons why maybe franchising might be for you. And it is an option for a lot of the folks that have been downsized who don't want to go through this before. But what holds them back the most is fear, and that's fear of the unknown. What if I lose my money? What if I can't make any money fast enough? And those are definitely valid concerns. So, some things to think about if you have been downsized or recently downsized, and you want to know more about corporate outplacement and what it entails, you can call me. I'll tell you about it, because I've worked with these corporate outplacement offices for years. Most of them are very good. Call my toll-free number, 1-800-460-8299. 1-800-460-8299. Be happy to talk to you about it. This has been the Daily Franchise Show and Joel Libava, and I hope you enjoyed today's show.